It's not really a first impression because I used it previously before, but you can see what I did on the shade. Um, this foundation is going to be like too yellowish for me, but it works after, you know, it's all blended in and dry. So far, I do like the foundation. I'm going to start on my face, and I'm going to use my Fenty. This is the Pro Filter, I think Pro Filter um uh Pro Filter primer, and I started up. I cannot talk. I started applying my powder.
Bruh.
I started applying my primer with this dual fiber brush. Since it's so hot, I guess this would be the perfect time to try out the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. This foundation has been getting a lot of talk, and I picked it up. I picked it up a few days ago. I don't remember when, but I first picked up the shade Sable. I tried out Sable, and it was kind of okay, but it was a little bit too olive tone for me. So then I went down one shade with Sienna. Now I did try this shade out, and if you guys are new to my channel, I decided to start getting foundations that would match my chest instead of my neck or my face, just because I just want to be all one tone. So I picked up the shade Sienna. I forgot what Sienna is described as. I want to say medium deep for neutral undertones, I think, but I'm gonna try out this shade, and it seems like it'll be a perfect match. It's kind of yellow, but once it oxidizes and stuff, you know, it will look better. So the first time I applied this foundation, I did it off camera. When I first applied this foundation, I applied it with a beauty blender, and I didn't like the way it came out because this foundation dries really fast. So I'm going to work in sections, and I'm going to use a brush. So I was going to use my Sigma F80 brush, but I figured since this brush is clean, this is the elf I think this is the elf expert face brush. I'm going to use this instead. This was like my go-to foundation brush before I got the Sigma F80 brush. So I'm going to apply 2 pumps of this. I'm going to apply some on my finger and dab, and then I'm going to start blending. And I like to pat the foundation in, and then I'll go ahead and blend downwards. So you might be looking like, yeah, it's yellow, but trust me, it'll get better. Cause I'm looking at it, you know, in person at my mirror, and I don't see the yellowish tone. So I want to say it's my light, but yeah. So I'm going to just dabble and pat, and then I'll start blending. So what I can say after using the beauty blender and the brush, I would rather use this foundation with the brush because it doesn't take up, you know, a lot of product. This is Fenty Contour Matchstick in Espresso, and the brush is Wet n Wild. I picked this up from Dollar Tree, and it blends this out really good. Now to highlight, I'm going to use my LA Girl Concealer in Chestnut. I'm not overly highlighting because I'm going to use my either my RCMA or I'm going to use my Laura Mercier translucent powder the original one, and I just don't want a dramatic, you know, highlight. Now I'm going to set my entire face. To do that, I'm going to use my Sephora. For my blush, I'm going to take this shade that's in the deep palette. Alright, so now that I'm looking better, for my highlight, I'm going to use the same highlight just because I don't want to do like silver and gold. I'm going to use Ice Queen. And now Ice Queen is for lighter skin tones, but I'm going to use it for me. And I'm not going to use a lot. I'm going to try not to use a lot. So I have a little on my brush. And then yeah, it's coming off a little bit ashy on me, but I can always go in with another. I'm going to probably mix pearl with it. So I first applied pearl on my cupid's bow, then I'm going to go in with Ice Queen in the center. So for my lips, I'm going to take two of her cosmetics products. I'm going to take Cali, which is like a eggplant purple with like blue metallic specks in it. And then I'm going to take my lip glaze in Duchess, and this is like a dual chrome purplish pink. It's very pretty. It's one of my favorites as well. So what I'm going to do is apply just a little bit of the liquid lipstick, kind of like a liner. But it's not that type of drying I know when I first used the foundation, my face was really dry, but it wasn't a horrible, uncomfortable feeling, and it dries really fast. It was just really dry, but once I sprayed my rose water on my face, it's like it uh loosened up. But I didn't even spray my face with anything.
This is the completed look. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you can see every time I upload a new video. And thanks for watching.